We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Yonny Chirinos is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Estevan Florial, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Estevan.
He's set. Here it comes. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Three balls and two strikes to the Yankees DH. Luke Voigt is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Back inside.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-1 now. There's ball 4.
Take the base.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The count now at 2-1. Florio on third. Voigt over at second. Urshela on at first with nobody out. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Just missing here. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two and 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That is good.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's fouled away. Two and 2. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Ball 3. Jose Martinez will be next. Popped him up. Andujar in foul ground. 1 away.
Batting second.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Jose Martinez is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Tanaka's ready. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So stepping in, Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
Yeah.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting up.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and that'll get down out there near the wall, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that'll bring in Estevan Florial, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Voigt, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The set and the 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So striding forward now, Gio Urshela reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Miguel Andujar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Sanchez at third, Voigt at second, Urshela on at first with 2 down.
1-1.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. One and 2. Here it is. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 2 for 12.
Number 8.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pops this one up. Stanton coming on, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Settling in now, Willie Adames, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 1 for 9. First offering on its way. He's set. The 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
A 1-2 pitch. Right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Stanton at the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. The Rays lead it 2-1. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Gardner is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the 3rd base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting. The left fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Gardner aboard here at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting. The center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting. second base.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Comes set, now the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 count. Here it is.
1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And that one is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Digging in once again, Estevan Florio. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
The 0-2 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Brendan McKay is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Luke Voigt will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch.
0-1.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. McKay, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off 2-2 now. Florio, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in to try it again, Gio Urshela. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-2 New York. Joey Wendell digs in now. It was a flyout for him to start the home first.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 3rd inning here, already 4-2 our score. Ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. First home run of the campaign for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
The batter, number 8.
In now, Brandon Lau. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Fastball called for strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Pitch popped straight up. Tanaka will put this one away, and the side is retired. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-3 ball game. All set for the start of the 4th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Brett Gardner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes. In his career, Stanton carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The next 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 5-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Aaron Judge stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 5-3 New York. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Willie Adames.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz. Popped him up. Voit is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, The catcher, Mike.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First offering on its way.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. On to second, but he's in safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his third run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his third RBI of the day.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner's after it. But he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. In with it quickly is Gardner, however, and that holds the runner at third.
Now back, the designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wender as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Zunino, the runner at third. Kiermaier at second with one away. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Wendell rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 2.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Zach Britton answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled away. 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Ji-Man Choi will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
So now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. The second for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
To the plate now, Estevan Florial. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. In now, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Yankees 6. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. So digging in now, Willie Adames. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's a .333 hitter. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey!
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
So striding in, Yandy Diaz. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Hit softly down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Britton pauses. Here's the first pitch. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's just 1 for 6. Ben Heller will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 61, Ben Heller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
At the plate now, Joey Wendell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Gardner is there, and that retires the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays are out in front, 12-6. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First offering on its way.
At the ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
First pitch on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
1-1. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Gardner at second with 2 down. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard hit ball to short. Adames scoops it up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Meadows. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now the pitch.
I got the count. 1-2.
Still 1-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate, and you do.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, as he hits one on a line to left field. Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Now batting, G-Man Choi. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down.
1 out and a runner on second base. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Striding in once again, Willie Adames. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Standing in, Yandy Diaz. He was a ground out victim last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now the 2-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. A throw to the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting,
striding into the box, Mike Zunino. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Adames on second. Diaz at first. 2 out in the inning. And there's ball 2 now.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Chad Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Rays will settle for just the 1. 7th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 13-6. Diego Castillo will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-1 now. Sliced hard on the ground, and a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The batter, the second baseman, Labor Torres.
At the plate, Torres, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Wendell in his career versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 pitch on its way. Green is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Austin Meadows is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3-1 to him now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wow. All I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Brandon Lau is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays strand just the 1. But they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Stepping up now, Gio Urshela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. but I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Andujar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Oliver Drake will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. From the stretch, Aaron Judge is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. In there, 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Tampa Bay leads this one 13-8. Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 0 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Zunino. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Choi at third with 2 away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Torres has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Rays are out in front, 13-8. Stepping up to the plate, Torres. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Here's the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he might have another one, as this is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No outs, nobody on. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Estevan Florial swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 1-for-3. DJ LeMahieu will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2. The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
13-9, the final score in this ball game. Tampa Bay took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Brendan McKay claims the win out of the pen, his first. Masahiro Tanaka was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.